offense grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love.
And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. And for the Warriors, we've got Stephen Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Dixon. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Outside, Green. Butler on the wing. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dixon. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Dixon. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Here's Jerome. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Good on the triple.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Curry with the 3. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green with the block. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Garland. Softly drops in the floater.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's being compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Dixon's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Hunter. Great tee that time from Green. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. This is it to Hunter. Pass to Allen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Garland. After the made shot from Dixon, Garland with the bucket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, a moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Dixon. And the layup's good off the glass. Dixon's got 9. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Garland. Hunter against Butler. The pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And for the Warriors, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
A nice shot by Dixon.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They get a hand on it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Now here's Curry. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
3 points.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Dixon. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Jerome. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. Dixon's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And that one's good. Hunter.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Outside for Curry. Here's Post. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a big...
Warriors leading by 7. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Green. Allen is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. A nice shot by Dixon.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Takes a 3. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
The Cavaliers trail by 7, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Peyton.
Basketball.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now here's Garland. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. The shot will not fall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dixon. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Hunter. And it's Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Butler on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green kicks to Garland. Over Dixon. Garland, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, Garland. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Hunter. On the wing, Green. Lock at 6. Offline with his 3. Outside Butler. Here's Dixon. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green dishes to Hunter. Poked away. Butler with the steal. Payton outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Sinks the three-pointer. Dixon's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Inside to end the run and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
That's tipped. Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 24 points for Smooth. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Suns was outstanding. He contributed 51 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Dixon. And good that time. Dixon's got 26.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Allen outside. Great D that time from Green.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Payton looking around. Here's Dixon, guarded by Garland. Dixon's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Here's Jerome. He's got 7. Dishes to Green. The wide open look here for Garland. Good as Green picking up the assist.
Three-pointer.
Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, you can't give Garland any room from that coffin corner.
Here's Dixon. 26 points for him. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Dixon's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Here's Jerome, guarded by Kerr. Allen kicks to Green. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Allen's shot is off.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Dixon's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Allen outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Butler against Green. 6 to shoot. Swiped away. Butler on the move. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Jerome. And the layup falls. Jerome's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Jerome. Now, here's Hunter.
Hey, right here.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's good for 2. Allen's got 6 points. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies
closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. And you look at Dixon, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
He gave them a luxury in those games that a lot of teams just don't have. I mean, being able to plug a rookie in and know he's going to carry his weight offensively.
Count it.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland the pass to Okoro. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Pass to Tyson. It's Strus on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. A kick out to Mobley. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dixon's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Dixon's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Dixon. He has 31. He dishes it to Kuminga. The Cavaliers pull it in. Loads it up there for Mobley. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Thunder, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Garland. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes to the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Here's Dixon. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the paint, here's Okoro. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. A nice shot by Dixon.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Tyson. He has 7. Here he goes. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the pass to Dixon.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Here's Kuminga. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit it. So it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly.